Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the Loudini Rock Roll Circus. Today we're going to be talking with a really amazing band, really great rock band with some cool hip-hop influence and heavy rock. Very awesome band called Circle of One. We've got Eric and Brant on the line here. Before we do that, though, I need to thank our sponsors, Positively Pittsburgh Live Magazine, pplmag.com. Pittsburgh's first internet radio, TV network, and online community magazine and business directory. You guys want to check that out if you are a business or you're looking to get anything promoted. They get about 8 million hits a month. It's a great place to be seen and heard about everything that you're doing. And I also like to thank MTS Management Group. MTS Management Group, MTS Management is more than just an artist management company. It's a bona fide rock star in the music industry specializing in full-service artist management, publicity and promotions, and social media campaigns. MTS Management is on the cutting edge of today's new music.
Hey, guys, this is Eric Rojas from Circle of One. You're listening to the Loudini Rock Roll Circus.
Hey, guys, this is Brant from Circle of One, and you're listening to the Loudini Rock Roll Circus show.
And as I was saying there, guys, we have on the line today, we've got Eric and Brant from this very awesome band that I was just discovering called Circle of One. Hey, guys, welcome to the Loudini Rock Roll Circus. How are you?
Oh, man, we're good.
Great.
Yeah, thanks for having us out.
Okay, cool. Hey, let's go ahead and talk about how did you guys come together? How did the band get started?
Wow. I guess the band's been going for about 4 years now.
Okay.
Kind of on and off, kind of struggling, doing our thing. But it's been the last 2 years, I think, that we've really sort of hit our stride and sort of found our sound, got the right members, put the right pieces together, and really been kind of going after it and seeing some good results, you know. But, it's a ministry. We're a bunch of guys that met at a church, believe it or not. We're playing worship music at the church and found out that we had a love for rock and heavy metal and hip-hop and these kinds of things, and we just started jamming and took that sound and made a band out of it. So, it's kind of our roots, and so we get out there and we play and we share a little bit of our story along with it,
Now, you guys have a new EP, Shadow the Individual, but you guys have some other records too, don't you?
Yeah, the Shadow the Individual is our second EP.
What's the second one?
Yeah, the first one is called Part of the Plan that was released in 2014.
And what's the sort of difference, the progression from Part of the Plan to Shadow the Individual?
Well, what you're going to notice is definitely more of a rapcore influence. Fans of like POD, Linkin Park, still heavy, still hard rocking, but definitely got a little bit more of that hip hop and rap influence into the sound that wasn't as prevalent in the earlier stuff.
Okay. Now go ahead and give me the whole overview. I've got Eric and Brant. Brant, which one's Brant?
I am the drummer.
Hi, Brant. Brant, what do you play, brother?
I am the drummer.
You're the drummer. Okay.
Yes.
So why don't we go ahead and say who's in the band and what they all do?
Sure. Well, we got, of course, I'm Brant Williamson, drums. We got Mark Conzolo. He is our lead singer. And we got Eric Rojas, who's also on here. He is our lead guitarist. And we have Kevin Dinello, who is our bass player. And also we have Garrett Musco, who is our keyboard synthesizers.
Okay. Now, you guys, are you doing some of that rapcore stuff? Now, do you do like the Linkin Park thing where one guy does the rap and one guy does the singing?
Yeah, well, it's interesting. We kind of discovered the rap thing kind of on a whim. We were actually down in Nashville probably about 2 years ago, and we were doing some pre-production with a producer down there. And we were kind of showcasing our stuff. We were like, check this out. What do you think? And as we were sitting in the session, he's like, wait a second. He's like, Mark, who's our lead singer. He's like, I just rap these lyrics. And, of course, we're from Western Pennsylvania, and, we just rap is really not a huge thing in our lives or influence. And so he goes into the booth. He starts, rapping these lyrics, and, over that hour session, we just realized, wow, like, he's really got something here. And so we kind of took that back with us when we came back, and we started incorporating that into our writing, and now it's become such a huge piece of kind of the signature of what our sound is. So, it's really something that evolved for us kind of on a whim, and we just realized that it was a hidden talent that our singer had that, it's really come forth now.
Now, do you find, in this day and age, maybe it's not a big thing, do people if fans said anything, made any comments, did people like the rap, influence in there, or do they want to hear more of the rock, or you had any issues with that?
No, absolutely. You know what we found is since we've incorporated this new rap into our rock sound, we found that it's really grown our base, because what's rap is obviously so huge and so popular for so long, and these kids, this is really what they're listening to. They love that edginess. They love just the lyrics up front and just bold, and it's just something that we found that we incorporated that. We just really expanded our base to a group of people we never thought would even check out our music before. And it's pretty cool because we've also been able to collaborate with other rappers. We've done shows with other rappers, and so that's helped get us in front of audiences as people that we would never play in front of. And we find that we get such a great reception from that from people too. Just to experience, to hear the rap involved with our hard rock music. It's a really unique thing, and so we've found just really, really great feedback from it.
Eric.
Yes.
You're the guitarist, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So what are some of your influences as a guitar player?
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a prog rock guy myself. Big Dream Theater guy. Love John Petrucci, the way he plays. I wish I had his chops, to be honest with you, but that's a big part of it. I really enjoy that kind of stuff. And, of course, as we write, a lot of the stuff today that we're doing, it's not quite as progressive necessarily or technical, but, big, heavy riffs, a lot of the, skillet and 1,000-foot crutch influences in there that you'll hear in our music. So definitely that big sound is what I like.
How did you guys get connected with Matt, and is this the first record that you've worked with him on?
Yeah, actually it is. It's his first one, and he's been great. Matt Muckle not only produced but co-wrote some of the songs with us, and, he's just brought us a ton of, energy and advice and really been great for us. But we met him through a mutual friend, actually, a guy named Mark Bowden, who just kind of connected us and our crossed our paths together, and it's been wonderful, man. The guy's been incredible and really kind of mentored us a lot, as we've come up with this new sound and this new EP.
In having a producer, how have you? Let me put it this way: what is like the sort of like the thing that Matt brought to you guys that you could all say, well, this is the one thing that he really changed or really improved about our sound or the band?
Sure. Well, with Matt, Matt's been an industry pro for, over 20 years out in L.A. He's played with tons of bands. And what's been awesome is that Matt came in and, we really needed someone that just kind of take us from, step A to step B, just to really raise the level of where we were going. Because, again, for us, being in a band as musicians, this is all kind of fairly new to us in this whole process. And there's just so many things to deal with as far as the booking and knowing how the promotion goes and dealing with the tickets. And so Matt coming in just really kind of helped, okay, guys, almost as you would say, like bringing in a CEO in a sense. He really just helped collect us together. He really helped shape our sound, just know, okay, even when it comes to writing, getting these, the chorus, the verses, just getting everything really focused for us as a band, getting everything polished so that now whenever we go out there and present ourselves, we're just really taken professionally, and it just really matches, I think, the level of music that we put out.
Speaking of how you present yourselves, what can people expect from a live Circle of One?
Yeah.
show?
Well, I tell you what, live Circle of One show is, it's always funny because, when you see us, we're probably not usually the typical hard rock looking band. When you look at us, we don't all have a bunch of tattoos or earrings or piercings and stuff, but we come out there and people aren't really sure what to expect. And, by the time we hit our first note, our intention, our goal is really just to impact people, just to really blow people's ears off. We want to just, we want our music to speak for itself. We just want the musicianship to show through. And, so when you come to a show, it's high energy. It's a lot of fun. Mark, our lead singer, he does a great job with stage presence, moving back and forth. We love to engage the audience. We want to make this not just us up there playing our instruments, but we really want to put this on as a huge show, and we really want to get the crowd involved as much as we can, because whenever they're rocking out, having a good time, singing along to our songs, that just pumps up and just fuels us with more energy to go out there and play harder and better.
Is there anything you want to add, Eric?
Yeah, no, I mean that's it, man. We love playing. I mean, obviously there's a passion there. Hopefully, people that come to the show see it. But yeah, man, it's about bringing energy, having fun. We believe in what we're doing and the message that we're bringing, and I think it's infectious. We've seen that people, it's not complicated. It's just fun music that you can bang your head to, and so we're just going to do that.
And I wanted to ask you guys also the name of the band. You guys, it's kind of not unusual, but I mean it's a different kind of name. Can you guys tell me a little bit about where you came up with the name Circle of One?
Yeah, so we get questions about that. Believe it or not, it comes from the Bible actually. And not to get too deep into that, but there's a passage in the Bible where Jesus is actually praying to God, and he's saying, he has this amazing phrase. He says, I and them, you and me, that they may be one. And basically what he's talking about is just unity and this idea that we are all together. We're all brothers and sisters, regardless of your background, where you come from. We're sort of all tied to this thing, connected as one. And so we like the idea of that, and that's kind of where that came from.
So what's coming up next for you guys? The EP is out, right? People can get it?
Yeah, it's absolutely out. iTunes, Amazon, all your normal places.
Okay, so what's coming up? You guys got any shows coming up? What can we look forward to from you guys in the next about the next 12 months? Anything good?
Yeah, well, we're actually in the works. We've got a few things out there. We're not quite ready to announce them yet, but right now we're going to take a little break for family time and Christmas. But definitely in 2016, there's some definitely good shows coming up in the works that will be announced on our website soon.
And what is your website?
The website is circleofoneband.com.
And how can people find you on social media?
Well, basically we're at Facebook /Circle of One Band. Twitter's the same thing, Circle of One Band. What else we got? Instagram, Circle of One Band. Yeah. So all the /Circle of One Band will get you there.
Brant, is there anything you'd like to add before we wrap up here?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I would just like to say, like, when people hear about, okay, you're a hard rock Christian band, or, you know, I know sometimes it brings up that, well, you know, that's weird. Like, is that like my grandma's music, you know? I mean, honestly, before, you know, I was really in a band like this, I never even, you know, thought about, okay, well, I won't even check out a sound. And so now that I'm in this and now we're playing it, is we tend to find that we're always, you know, people are like, wow, you guys are like Christian, but you guys rock out on stage. You guys are rapping, you know, you're playing super hard, and that was actually really good. And so I would just say, you know, people like, you know, just people keep an open mind, you know, go ahead and check out our site, check out our Facebook, Instagram, and just see what we're all about, you know, and just see like the message that we're trying to bring, you know, just with the energy, our sound. We just have I just feel like that we really want to bring something unique to the table, and you know, our message is positive at the end too, which is always a good thing. This is awesome nowadays, and so I just encourage people to have an open mind and check out our stuff for themselves, and you know, and just see how much they dig it. So
one more question I wanted to ask you guys about. You have a single, Raise the Dead.
Right.
Is that one you guys wrote with Matt, or what is that?
Yeah, Matt helped us out with that one. Yeah, it's a great tune, you know, got all the elements in there, very heavy, you know, metal riffs in there, some good grooves and some, you know, definitely rapping and singing in there. But, yeah, that's our lead single off the EP. And, yeah, that one kind of talks about just sort of the idea of you know, walking around dead, you know, and there's so many traps and temptations in this world, whether it's, you know, physical or mental or spiritual, and just sort of kind of rising above that kind of stuff. So it's really a song about hope and sort of dealing with, you know, all the everyday struggles that we all have, you know, so yeah.
All right, everyone, there you have it, Circle of One. It's circleofoneband.com. And if you go there, you can also find all the links to their social media, and they're a bunch of friendly guys, and they'd be happy to interact with you and get to know you. They've got a great website. They have a mailing list. You can keep up with everything they're doing. This Shatter the Individual EP I've listened to is absolutely crushing. It's superbly produced. So kudos to my friend, Matt Muckle. I know anything he's got his name on, right, guys? It's
That's right.
Totally pro, right?
Yeah, he's the man.
So, congratulations to you guys on that. The record sounds good. Hang on the line for a second to wrap up with thank my sponsors again, and then
Sure.
we will do what we talked about at the beginning. Okay, guys, you've been listening to the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. That's LoudiniRockandRollCircus.com. And if you like what you're hearing, you like these
these interviews, you're interested in independent rock, please check out my website, LoudiniRockandRollCircus.com. You can catch up on all the interviews that we have. Plus, we do a great music cast that comes out every Saturday where we feature the actual music of artists like Circle of One and some of the other artists that I've interviewed. Thank positively PittsburghLiveMagazine.com, Pittsburgh's first internet radio and TV network. That's PPLmag.com. And special thanks to MTS Management Group. If you're an artist looking for management services or publicity or that sort of thing, go to mtsmanagementgroup.com. And once again, the Loudini, it's LoudiniRockandRollCircus.com for all your Loudini needs. All right, guys, you've been listening to Circle of One here. Thanks, guys, so much for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you on the next podcast.
Thanks, Lou. We really appreciate it.